Have you ever noticed that the most interesting people you know often have the smallest digital footprint? In a world that rewards loud broadcasting, these individuals choose a strategic silence. While everyone else is posting their breakfast, their breakups, and their breakthroughs, the low-profile person remains invisible. Most people assume they are just shy, or perhaps they have nothing to show. But psychology suggests something far more sophisticated is happening. Being low profile is not about hiding. It is about the luxury of privacy. They have resigned from the emotional labor of social curation, realizing that once an experience is shared for validation, it stops being yours and begins to belong to the audience. To understand this, we need to look at signaling theory, specifically a phenomenon called countersignaling. In behavioral economics, high-status individuals often avoid obvious displays of prestige. They do not wear the loudest brands or post the flashiest photos. Why? Because their confidence in their value is so absolute that proving it actually feels like a downgrade. When you are truly secure, the need to broadcast your life diminishes. This behavior is driven by an internal locus of evaluation. Most people operate on an external locus. They look at likes and comments to decide if their day was successful. But the low-profile strategist uses their own internal yardstick. They are the sole judge of their worth. If they achieve a massive goal, the satisfaction comes from the achievement itself. They do not need a digital witness to confirm their reality. Think about the last time you saw a sunset through a phone screen while searching for the right filter. In that moment, you were not a participant, you were a curator. You traded presence for performance. Those who stay low profile have recognized this transaction and decided the cost is too high. They choose to keep their psychological ownership intact, protecting the purity of their memories from the dilution of public opinion. Psychologists call this positive solitude, the use of privacy as a resource for cognitive flourishing. However, this strategic invisibility comes with a shadow. In a society built on networking, being low profile can lead to being misunderstood. People might equate your silence with emptiness, and it takes a high threshold of self-assurance to be a mystery in a world that demands transparency. But therein lies the power, the rarefication effect. Because you are not available to everyone at all times, your presence carries more weight when you do show up. You are not a commodity. You are an event. You have mastered boundary management, deciding exactly who gets access to the real you. You are not invisible because you are less. You are invisible because you are occupied with the substance of living. You have chosen authenticity over applause. In a world of echoes, that makes you the only original voice in the room. If you have ever felt the power of staying unseen, drop a comment below and tell us why. Subscribe to join a community that doesn't just scroll through life. We decode the mind.